Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy OB Wit of Wit TV. How y'all doing today? A little late on the video. Posted the video yesterday, but you know how life goes on. Work. But yeah, we on to the Los Angeles Rams. It's a must-win game. I know the scenario is if we tie and the Saints tie, we in. But if we win, we in. So we ain't looking at any other scenario but to win. I'm gonna start off with Trey Lance. Sunday, he started off a little rocky. I mean, he's a rookie. His second career start. They implemented a little bit more of the playbook. You could see towards halftime, and after the second half, you could kind of see how he kind of opened up a little bit more. I like the way he threw the ball second half. The first half, he was throwing ducks. I'm just being honest, but as a rookie, he got a strong arm. He kind of sees the field. He hold the ball just a tad bit too long, but at least he's looking to throw the ball downfield. That's exciting to see. As you can tell, Brandon Ayuk is his safety net. That's his guy. I know they talked about how they had a lot of practicing. After practice, he put in a lot of work with Trey Lance, which is a smart decision because that could be your potential starter next year or your starter right now. Jimmy was out with his thumb, but right now I know they're talking about implementing both of them into the playbook or just having plans for both of the quarterback. I like Jimmy Garoppolo against the Rams. He usually does well against the Rams for some reason, but we also have a great run game against the Rams when he plays well all through the year. If he had a great run game, Jimmy plays well. So if Trey got to step in there, the way he played second half against Houston, I know a lot of people looking at Houston like they're not a good team or they only won 3 games, whatever many games they won. But at the end of the day, that NFL team, so you cannot sleep on them. So we got Elijah Mitchell back. I know a lot of people went on COVID, like 3-4 players went on COVID. I think it was Diamador, Lenore, Thomas, Kawan, Ward. But hopefully they get that negative result to be back and get ready for Sunday. We're just gonna look forward to seeing that. I'm not gonna speak too much on that. Don't want to jinx them guys. But we could we open up a window for Greenlaw, Emmanuel Mosley. I really want E-Man back. I'm just keeping that honest. I want him back. We need that corner. Thomas starting to show some promise, so that's a huge plus. Josh Norman actually doing well. It's just one of them situations where I'd rather have E-Man in there. I hope E-Man come back. They just don't bench Thomas because Thomas is doing well. But I'm gonna read something real fast. This is coming from NinerNation.com. What message are the 49ers sending to Trey Lance if they don't start on Sunday? There's an old saying that goes, if not me, who? And if not now, then when? When it comes to the 49ers quarterback situation, Trey Lance may be asking the same thing on today's Gold Standard podcast. Mr. Black and I wonder what message the team is sending their potential future franchise quarterback if they choose to play an injured Jimmy Garoppolo instead of him against the Rams. While Kyle Shanahan may not have said too much about the specifics of Garoppolo's injury, Jimmy has explained quite a bit. From everything he has told us, playing effectively, on Sunday, it's going to be on the easy task. And Garoppolo's own words, they are literally waiting for the bone to reattach. What does it say? Then that the 49ers are considering going with number 10. There are only two possible explanations. First, the 49ers think Garoppolo is incredible, fantastic, that even a severely hammered Jimmy G is still better than the fully healthy Trey Lance. And I don't like what they're doing right there. I'm gonna stop right there. Don't make it to a situation. I mean, you got a veteran going against a team that's playing well. He plays well against them, but you got a veteran quarterback that understands the game and understands what's going on. I'm not saying that Trey Lance don't understand that it's a playoff game. I'm not saying he don't, but throwing him against the Rams, his third start, potentially putting us in the playoffs or not. Of course you want your starter. Of course you'll want that veteran to go in there and ball out. But a lot of people make it into a thing. It's not a thing. It's not showing no message to Trey like we don't believe in you. It's not. If it's him down, I say week 4, of course you put Trey in. That's enough opportunity for him to go in there and ball out. But right now we are looking to get that final spot or that clinching spot for us to get into the playoffs. Point blank period. We want to get there and we want to win. So I hate when they make it into a thing like that. That bothers me. That bothers me a lot. Don't make it into a thing. Please don't make that into a thing. Like I said, I wasn't going to speak a lot on this. This is coming from knbr.com. 49-6 COVID-19 list additions could return for season finale. So it says, after making it through the majority of the season without COVID-19 having a significant impact, the 49ers have found themselves dealing with a cluster of cases in the secondary. At the time of writing, the 49ers have placed the following players on reserve/COVID-19 list. Raheem Mostert, which he's already out for the year, and prayers to his son, Dante Johnson, Kawhi Williams, Jimmy Ward, Thomas, and Lenore. This is basically our defense, our secondary. We need Ward, we need Kawhi, and we need Thomas. We need them. I'm not saying like we don't need Dante Johnson, because Dante Johnson stepped in and handled his business with that pass interference call against Josh Norman. But it's one of them situations where they pulled him. Hey, we in playoff mode. We got to get to the playoffs, because a lot of people don't want to see us in the playoffs. I guarantee you a lot of people does not want to see us in the playoffs. I promise you. There's another one coming from 49erswebzone.com. 49ers Jimmy Garoppolo practiced for the second consecutive day. According to observers, San Francisco 49ers. Sorry about that. San Francisco 49 quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo was out on the practice field for the second consecutive day. The team will release practice participation report within a couple of hours. On Wednesday, Garoppolo was limited. The 49 quarterback is recovering from a torn ligament and a chipped bone in his right thumb. Injury sustained during Week 16 against the Tennessee Titans. Garoppolo was inactive the last Sunday game against Houston Texans. Quarterback Trey Lance in his place. So having Jimmy back, it's a good sign to see him back for his second consecutive day of practice. We got Elijah Mitchell. He's back. He's healthy. I ain't see too much of Jeff Wilson last week or Sunday. I hope to see him. He does Jeff Wilson actually does well against our division rivals. He actually does well against the Rams as well. Well, he really dominated against the Cardinals for some reason. He's a great receiving back. I like him as a receiving back. But I know he's dealing with his knee situation, coming off that injury. He's not explosive as much as this is my opinion, what I see. But Elijah Mitchell is extremely good. I think he's going to be a huge impact for that game. He come back healthy. He's good. So we'll get that going. Sherman. He's supposed to be back. He actually shows promise as well. So we got backs coming back. So that's a huge plus. Our front is there. Brunskill, for some reason, he owns Aaron Donald for some reason. I don't know what that is. He just does what he wants with Aaron Donald. So we got to deal with the Von Miller situation. So we got to deal with him as well. And then we got to deal with Jalen Ramsey. But on the other hand, flip side of the offense, I know I saw something they were talking about how the first half, Stafford just stinks up the place first half. But we don't want to go in there and just going off that little stat, because Odell is getting more into the playbook. So he didn't do too much last time we played him because he didn't know much about the playbook. Now he's starting to understand the playbook more. So it's hey, we dealing with them corner situations. So they won't try to attack our corner. But like I said, Thomas is really showing up. So fingers crossed, E-Man be back. That'd be a huge plus. But at the same time, you don't want to rush him back. You want to make sure that we get the playoff spot, but you want to make sure you have a good defense against the playoff. In the playoffs. So it's tough. It's very tough. So Like I said, I'm not gonna talk about no predictions or anything like that. But I always talk. My saying. Every time I make a prediction, you know the deal. So I'm excited for this game. Sunday, we in Los Angeles. We gotta ball out. Like I said, the scenario situation we ain't gonna talk about it, we gotta win. It's a must-win game for us. Forget it. We're not worried about what the Saints doing. We worry about what we doing. We hold our own future right here. So, hey, Shanahan, whatever quarterback start, let them play. Let them do them things. Unleash it. It's a game that we need. Let them go out there and ball out. Let them go out there and play their game. If it's Trey or if it's Jimmy, let them play. Let them play. So, thank you guys for watching the video, sticking around. I appreciate you guys. My new subscriber, my old subscriber, my favorite subscriber. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. It is truly, 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 truly appreciated. Thank you once again. And I forgot to say good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you guys are at. Thank you so much, and y'all have a good one.
Hey, BJC, talk to him. Hey, BJC, man.